welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be bringing you guys my top 10 things that I think all naturalistas should own, should have easy access to, and should perfect. So before I even get started, I just want to let you guys know that these are my personal top 10 things that I think you should have and the things that work best for my natural hair. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the number one thing that I think is really detrimental to having natural hair is water. Yes, water is super important. Water and a spray bottle. So this is the number one thing combined. This mechanism right here is what you will need. I don't know, a lot of naturalistas don't know that water is very important. Natural hair works best in a very wet and moist and damp state. So having this water bottle, easy access, is very important. So if you're in the middle of doing a twist out and your hair gets a little dry, it's really cool and it's really beneficial to have a spray bottle right there so that you can spritz and keep the style going. So water is also very important when you're picking out your products. So if you're shopping and you want to know if a particular natural hair product is good for you, turn it around, look at the back, and if the first ingredient is water, then that's a really good sign that it could be a good product for you. So number one thing that I think is super important is water. So the second thing that I think is very important is having a really good sulfate free and paraben free shampoo and conditioner. Ladies, having a sulfate free and paraben free conditioner and shampoo is super important. We need to start using these type of products because they work best for our natural hair. The shampoos that aren't paraben free and sulfate free strip our hair of all the natural things that's in it. So do your best when you're shopping for new products. Check the ingredients. That's super important. Check the ingredients and make sure that you get a sulfate free and paraben free shampoo and conditioner. It's super important. And I know at times, sometimes we buy things or we use things that do contain alcohol and do contain parabens, but this is just so that we can start being aware of what we're putting in our hair. So shampoo and conditioner, paraben and sulfate free. So that's the second thing that I think is super important, guys. And this is the Eden Body Works peppermint tea tree brand, and it cleanses and clarifies, and it is paraben and sulfate free. So right now this is what I'm using and I freaking love them. So yeah. Okay, so the third thing that I think is very beneficial and super important is always making sure you have an oil on hand. So as we all know, I'm rocking with my Righteous Roots Hair RX oil, but if you don't want to use this, or if you don't have this, you can use any oil that you have. And when I say oil, I mean whether you're doing the lock method or whether you're just oiling your scalp, make sure that you have an oil at hand that you use frequently. And most oils help with frizz, most oils help with growth, and they help your scalp stay moisturized, because a lot of times us as naturals, we let our hair get dry and brittle, and that's a no-no, okay? Not having it, because don't nobody want to be walking around looking like a dusty mop, okay? So here's my Righteous Root oil. If you don't have that oil, you can go, I also have some black castor oil, and I also like to put this on my edges and rub it into my edges to help them grow. So you can get black castor oil, and you can also get coconut oil, and I got this from Trader Joe's. As you can see, I definitely use it. Any type of oil to help moisturize our scalp and our strands is super beneficial. So number 3, oils. The next thing that I am going to show you guys is the fourth thing, and the fourth thing is going to be your styler. or your Eco Styler gel. And you don't have to use Eco Styler gel. My favorite is Eco Styler gel because it works for me, but I feel like we all should get an alcohol-free gel, and this is the one that I prefer. And I know a lot of naturalistas have a hard time laying their edges down, and a little trick that I like to use is I will spray my hair with water. I'll apply a leave-in, like if I'm doing a puff, I'll spray my hair with water, I'll apply a leave-in, and then I'll go in with my Eco Styler gel. After I'm done styling, I'll tie my puff up. I'll tie my edges up with a scarf, a satin scarf, for about 30-40 minutes, however long it takes me to get to my destination, and boom, my edges will be slayed and laid for the gods, honey. So this is the fourth thing that I think is very beneficial. Find the gel that works for you, and if it's a edge control or if it's another type of gel, just find the gel that works for you and stick to it. Just aim for alcohol free, because that's very, very, very important. So that's number 4. So the fifth thing that I think every naturalista should own, should have, and should have the best of is a detangling brush. So my main thing with detangling is my 10 fingers. So this is all one category. So 10 fingers to detangle, that's what I do most importantly. That's the first thing I do, is I detangle with these bad boys. And then I'll go in with my Michael Mercier detangling brush, and I'll go back and get those kinks. So a detangling brush along with your 10 fingers is super important, because you won't be putting a lot of stress on your hands and you'll be getting a little help with your brush. Make sure you actually choose an actual detangling brush. There are so many out there. This is the one that I have. It's getting kind of ratchet, so I probably will upgrade this one, but this is a for sure detangling brush. And again, it's the Michael Mercier detangling brush, the lime green and turquoise one. So a detangling brush, number 5. Okay, the 6th most important thing you will need is make sure you get a good set of products, styling products. So right here I have the As I Am Twist Defining Cream and the styling gel, and these products are super good for twist outs and things like that. And they also have vegetable glycerin and wheat protein. Like, these are really good products. For me, they lock in that moisture. Like, that's something that's so important that I think a lot of naturalistas forget. We have to have that moisture. So these 2 products for me work really good, and they go hand in hand, and they're awesome. So number 6, just make sure you have a good set of stylers when you're going to style your hair. And it can be these type of products, it can be custards, it can be butters, whatever works for you. Just make sure you pick products that are going to seal in that moisture and provide a lot of slip. So these are the products that I've been using as my styler, and these are amazing. So make sure you have good freaking stylers. You can also use things from the Eden Body Works collection, from As I Am, like I said, from anywhere. Just make sure they work for you. Miss Jessie's, Aunt Jackie's, whoever you choose, and whatever products like your hair, just try to stick to them, because natural hair is not difficult. Natural hair is not hard, and natural hair is not expensive. You just have to find the products that work for your strands, and right now As I Am works for me. So this is what I've been using. Number 7 is a good deep conditioner. So for example, right here, this is the Jojoba Manoi Natural Deep Conditioner from Eden Body Works. And to pair that, we got the Hot Head Thermals Deep Conditioning Cap. So deep conditioning is so important for us naturalistas, and I think a lot of people forget that. They just wash their hair and hurry up and style it. No, stop. In the name of love. No, but seriously, stop and deep condition your hair, deep condition your strands. We put so much stress on our hair every single week that we should show it some love and deep condition it. So this is just one example of a deep conditioner you can use. I also like to use this Olive Oil Originals Deep Conditioner. This is my #1 favorite deep conditioner to use. So having a deep conditioner is super important. So pick the deep conditioner that works best for you. And if you don't have this hot head thermal hat, that's okay. Just cover the deep conditioner up with a shower cap and deep condition for however long you need to. Get under a dryer, use this cap, whatever you want to do, whatever you have in hand, do it and make it work, okay? So a deep conditioner was #7. Okay, #8 is going to be a satin bonnet. So I actually have the Satin Cap satin bonnet that was sent to me, and if you want to see a video on this or on the hot head, I'll link those videos above. But a satin bonnet or satin scarf is so super important to sleep in when we have natural hair. You just can't tie a bandana around your head or just go to sleep, you know, without something satin. If you don't have a satin bonnet, make sure you get a satin pillowcase, and that's going to protect our strands as we sleep, because I'm a wild sleeper. So I definitely love this Satin Cap satin bonnet because it protects my strands as I sleep. So if you don't have a satin pillowcase, make sure you get a satin bonnet or satin scarf to protect your strands at night, because we don't want to wake up and be bald, okay? So get it. Okay, #9 is gonna be clips and bobby pins. So when I'm detangling my hair, I definitely need clips. I have a lot of thick hair, so it's just easier for me to section my hair off and clip it. So I think these are really important to have. That way you won't get lost in the sauce while you're trying to detangle. All you got to do is section your hair off and clip it up, and then take each section as a time, as well as bobby pins and hair ties. But I prefer clips, but these are all in the same category. So if you have these things, go ahead and section your hair off because it makes it easier, and use these. So that's #9. So #10, the last thing that I think that every naturalista should have is a hair growth vitamin. So I have decided to fall in love with Hair 369. Guys, I love these hair vitamins, and I think having a hair supplement or vitamin to help you is very beneficial. So before you decide to start taking one, I would speak with your physician to see which one or if any of them are good for you. But for me, I'm absolutely loving the results that I'm getting from Hair 369, and I think it's very, very beneficial to have a hair supplement that you can take to kind of assist you along your journey. So with that being said, those are my top 10 things that I think every naturalista should know about, should learn, should have, and should perfect. They are so super important. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you in my next video. All right, curly girls and guys, deuces.
Had a girl quite like me, me.
Pull up in the Rari, my beside her. It's a two-seater, yo, can't rap, I'm sorry. Pull up in the Rari, my beside